All right? It's the culmination, but it's not the culmination, it's the beginning of a long season. It's the beginning of our marathon. To start a marathon off, if you're going to compete in it, you have to start off. We have somebody that's actually ran a marathon. You put your head down and go. You put your head down and go. And right now, we got to put our head down collectively together and go. It ain't going. It's different. The marathon is one man running it. This requires each and every one of you. If we're going to do this correctly and do this the right way, it requires each and every one of you to be bought in, to be involved. Y'all signed this board the other day. Road Warriors, you signed it. You're in, right?
Sure, sir.
You're in. So being in, what does being in mean? What does being in mean? Together. What does being in mean? It means together. It means with the right energy and effort. It means the right kind of attitude and mindset. That's what being in means.
I'm Jason Gillespie, Hammond's basketball coach, King University. This is year 2.
Hey, my name is Jason Brooks. I'm a senior here at King University and I play basketball, of course.
I'm MJ Faust, Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm a senior here at King University.
I'm Darren Howard from Harvest, Alabama.
My name is Michael May Jr. From Bristol, Tennessee. I'm a guard.
19th year as a head coach at the college level. Been doing this for a good little bit. Spent 6 years as an assistant before that at the college level. And started out coaching when I was in college after playing a year at Milligan. Transferred to East Tennessee State and got into coaching, and been doing that pretty much ever since, except for 1 year hiatus into the business world, which was a big mistake. And just glad to be back here in East Tennessee and at a great place like King University.
Went to JUCO, Columbia State High School, Swarman High School, but the only places I've been hooping besides here.
Last year was my first year. I was a transfer. I went to school in South Texas last year.
My journey, go check out the Summer is Ours, you know what I'm saying? Episode 1, 2, and 3 already out. But yeah, I'm from Bristol, Tennessee. Had a pretty good high school career around here in Bristol. I left to go to school in Georgia, spent 2 years down there. It was a big step for me to get out of East Tennessee and see what the hoop scene was like in Georgia. But then I came back. I'm at King, that's my 3rd year at King. I'm technically a junior again.
High school, senior year, I was all state, all conference. Didn't really get highly recruited. Went to West Texas JUCO named Howard College as a package deal kinda with one of my teammates from another school who was supposed to go D1, but he had an ACL injury. Worked my way up into a 6-man role as a freshman at that school. Transferred the next year to Lawson State in Birmingham, Alabama. From there, I came to King last year, and I'm returning for my senior year at King.
When our 3rd child came into the world, my wife and I sat down and I was like, I got to do something to help her. She's a nurse. She's been making the money for years. And so I left Reinhardt to take one of those opportunities, and I realized about 2 months in, I made a bad mistake getting out of what I think I put on this earth to do as coach. So heard about things potentially happening here at King in November, December, I guess it was December. So started making some inquiries into the situation here, and you know, I'd been here as an assistant before from 2000 to 2003. Went to college in this area at Milligan and ETSU, and just knew it was a great opportunity if I could get in on it. And luckily, I mean, that was just God's will. I'm so happy to be back in this area here.
I really wasn't recruited by King. One of my teammates had signed here over the break or whatever, and I was just looking for somewhere to go. I mean, I love playing with my guy at Howard, MJ Faust. And I just looked and told him, hey man, I'm looking for somewhere to go. And he just like, hey man, come here. And then kind of introduced me to the coaches, and I sent film and went from there.
Actually, one of my, a coach had put me on over here. I got well connected with Coach Gillespie and everything. When I first got here, I didn't expect it. I thought it was way different, honestly. But like, I'm enjoying the process. I enjoy it here.
You know, I love to rep where I'm from. I love to play for King. Been watching King since I was growing up. It's a Division II school, so you have to be around the culture, really understand what it means to play here. And I love the fact I get to represent Bristol, playing for the hometown school.
My time at King has been, I say it's been good, a good experience. On the court, things been shaky with us having a new coach and us trying to keep that winning, atmosphere. But other than that, everything's been good.
It was weird, and we weren't able to really implement a lot of the things that we wanted to do last year that we normally would do in year one. Year ones are always tough. I've told our guys over and over, they're the most difficult years, and then the most weirdest of circumstances last year didn't make it any easier.
It's been rocky actually, but I mean, things happen personally that made it rocky, but this is a family environment. It made it a lot easier for me to go through what I went through and different things like that. But I mean, it's a great place to be. If you're a basketball player, you need to just focus on school and basketball. This is one of the greatest places you can be in the world.
Team vision, I envision us winning way more than we did last year. Like I said, COVID and a new coach and a new system kind of messed that up. But we're trying to get back to the winning atmosphere here at King. So I see us definitely being in conference title hopes. And personally, I just want to bring to the team what I know I can bring to the team. And one personal goal that I have is I want to get Defensive Player of the Week every week. That's one thing I see myself doing, and I believe I can do. So that's just one thing personally I would want to do.
First full season in 3 years. I played 10 games in 3 years. But yeah, I think my expectations for this year is to win the conference, man. I know everybody at the beginning of the year is all excited, and they always say ring or bust, but I really feel like it's that time. We got a great squad this year. We got really good team chemistry. We got lots of talent. So in my eyes, it's ring or bust this year.
Definitely to win way more games than we won last year. I want us to be, of course, conference championship. Want to win the conference championship, be number one in the conference, and go to the national tournament, of course.
For the team, I just expect to win. I want to win. I'm a winner. I went to school that wins. I want to keep winning. I want to keep that tradition and bring something different here. From last year, we won 6 games last year. I want to win way more than 6 games, or I want to be way over 500.
That's exactly what we're trying to do here, and try to foster that, try to have that mentality. And the sneaky thing about it is once you get to that point, that's when all the individual accolades come back to you. When you're looking outward, when you're really thinking outward, that's when you get stuff back. And we say it all the time. You get back what you give. From an attitude standpoint, from an energy standpoint, whatever you're giving out, you're going to get that back directed at you. Your attitude is going to be directed back at you. If it's a great attitude, well, people are going to want to be around you, and your teammates are going to want to play with you.
The chemistry is there. I just think we just need more time to play with each other. Like we have our core group, so it'll be like me, Mike Mays, Jason, Darren, Zay. We have that core group that already has that bond, and it's just a simple matter of time before the new guys come in and feel just as comfortable as they can be.
Yeah, I love everybody here. Like, this new group of guys is, what we definitely needed to help us out with the season. But I'm good with everybody. Everybody locked in. Everybody cool with everybody. So
I've played with players that have come down from Division I levels to play lower at JUCOs, and I played with players that were already at Division I's and still at Division I's from my city. So I know what it takes. I know how hard you should work, and I know one thing you have to do is listen. No matter if it's a new person, new coach, new player, assistant coach, just listen. Everybody here to help. You can always get better at one thing.
Yeah. Especially like for the guards and everything. Like, I love being around them, showing them new things, teaching them on and off the court. Being there for them. But as overall, I always get to keep the group close. I don't ever want nobody dozing off or not dozing off, but necessarily separating from the group or whatever. I keep everybody close.
And that is straight up based on last year's standings, and it's the two new teams from the other conference, a stronger conference joining our league. So it aligns with last year's standings. No one knows right now. So I understand why preseason polls are put out, and I'm actually thrilled where we were put. Thank you. I'm glad we're put 10th. Now we're going to show you. We're either going to confirm that, or we're going to show you where we think we were supposed to be. And so yeah, if our guys use it as the right kind of motivation, then I'm thrilled with that.
But like that was some BS. I'm gonna be real, cause like of course they going off last year, but they really don't know what's coming. I really feel like we're the best team, honestly, in the conference with all the tools that we got. Everybody can hoop here. So, I mean, they say 10th, but soon it'll be number 1. So it's not nothing to trip about.
The trick to coaching, not the trick, but the one thing that I think is underthought of is you've got to get so many guys narrowed down on their focus. Because a lot of guys' focuses are all on their own selves. So you've got focus, and if you can get it narrowed down to one kind of mindset, then that's when you got something special. You won't have anything special until you get to that point. And trying to find different ways to remind guys every day. What kind of teammate are you? What kind of thought process do you have here? Are you making your team better today? All those things coming together will get us to where we want to go, if we can do that.
There's a reason you guys are the ones we picked, and there's a reason why you all are here for whatever reason that is. Now this reason is we're here to work together. Understand this, we talk about leadership a lot. We'll talk about leadership a lot, and guys have leadership abilities in different ways. Our thought of the day today, a servant leader has been defined as someone who think about this, who measures his own success by the success achieved by those around him. That's what a servant leader is. There's guys that lead and demand you do things a certain way, and if you don't, then curse you out, and then that's it. No. Servant leaders are ones that exhibit that. What's good for Kenny is great for me. That's awesome. What's good for Brandon is good for me. And if you're thinking that way, as a teammate, as a college basketball teammate, there's no limits to what we can do as a team. But that's the secret to this game. The secret to this game ain't about who can do that all the time. It helps. But if you ain't got the other parts about you, if you ain't got the mindset to where I'm trying to help people with me, then it ain't gonna happen. So that's what we want to keep encouraging. That mindset where you all are trying. Servant leadership means if E makes a play, then yes. And I've seen it in practice a few times where you got guys on the sideline cheering for the guys that are on the floor. What does the energy level do to that team? Think about that. Yes. So why would you not raise each other up? Why would you not encourage each other? Because you feed off of that. All right. The offensive emphasis today is sprint to O.
Interesting is one way to put it. Daunting is one way to put it. Challenging is a way to put it. I don't know if I can ever recall having 7 games in a row on the road ever. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to force us to come together and rely on each other and not have to worry, and a crowd not being an energizer boost for us. Being able to handle some officiating that you may or may not get at home that might be a little bit different. Going into environment, at least Wise is a neutral site game, but Carson Newman is going to be a true road game, and Wise is different than they were last year. We're going to be going in knowing some tendencies, but their personnel is not anything we're really familiar with. And then Carson Newman has everybody back from a team that made the national tournament last year that won their conference. So we're gonna see how we're able to prepare mentally and how we're able to compete. And the competition, it's gonna be really curious for me to see how we respond once we get hit in the mouth in a for real game. Your basketball record starts today. Starts Saturday.
There are going to be challenges today. There will be challenges the rest of the season. The most important game of our season is now. This is all that we have to worry about. The next 2 hours, the next 2.5 hours, now, this is it. Put all your energy and your focus and your effort into what we're doing together. All the energy and effort, if you will give out to someone else, you will get it back in a positive way. We're asking, not asking, no, it ain't asking. It's demanding. We demand that you do this thing together. Do that on your own, and that will carry over to everyone else around you. If you want to be isolated, man, you picked the wrong sport. Straight up. To be successful in this game, you have to be all about everybody that's in this room. It can't be about me. It can't be that we on there that the ladies used a couple years ago. It's we. It's us. It's this team. It's not CJ. It's not Kenny. It's not MJ. It's us. So, with that mindset, if you're on board, walk up those stairs, run up those stairs, and get ready for this game in the right kind of way. Because again, this is a long season. This is our start. We have been, guys, recruiting you new guys and bringing you guys back that were with us last year. Man, this is Christmas Day. So play with the joy of Christmas Day today. Play with the joy, getting to play with your teammates and compete and go put your direction out somewhere else. I know those last couple plays starts getting old playing against the same guys every day. It's done. That's done. Now we're directed at that team on the floor that we're going to bust out now. That's the mindset. Okay? If you don't want to do that, if you're lying about that, don't walk out this locker room. It's okay. It's all right. But I know. I can say that with confidence because I know each and every one of you in conversations one-on-one. You're winners. You're winners with that mentality to be a winner. Go out there and be a winner today with that same mentality.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Alt Fieldhouse for the South Atlantic Conference Carolinas Challenge, game number 1. As we have the King Tornado and the UVA Wise Highland Cavaliers getting ready for the jump ball at midcourt. Are both teams, UVA Wise in the black with the red and white trim, King in the white with the red and blue trim. Just getting ready for the jump ball as we are underway here. Centers go up, and it's won by King's Isaiah Curry.
first.
Get him, Darren.
Congratulations, it's a well-earned win. It's a well-earned win. And I cannot stress enough how hard it is to figure out who to play. Because we got guys, just little thing. Jalen died on the floor for a loose ball at the very end. Up 18 doesn't matter, up 20 doesn't matter. He can play as much as he wants to. Can he make a shot? You guys listen, I hope you guys will keep encouraging some of these guys that aren't playing as much as you are. And again, don't take it for granted when you're out there. And we did, guys, you turned them over 22 times. Is that right? Can't read. 22 times. Mm-hmm. We didn't force a ton of shots now. And listen, I want you to understand, they are down 6 guys. I didn't tell you before the game. 3 starters were out, so we did what we were supposed to do. They were done, and that's because of our energy and our effort and our depth. So if you don't recognize, here's the thing, if you don't recognize that the depth that we have is a strength, and like we've told you, if you want to come here and it's got to be 30 minutes for you to be happy, well, you either lied to me up front or you're not paying attention to what we're doing here. Guys, we got something, we've got a chance to be pretty special here. Got a chance. Everybody we threw on the floor affected the game in a positive way. It wasn't 1 second where I got to get these guys out. Maybe with an energy level at some point, yeah, I got to do something a little different. Maybe if you get on the floor 6 or 7 minutes in a row without that, guys, it's more to it than your ability to stay on the floor. But I'm proud of the energy and effort. Win one, I don't care who it's against, what's the score, I don't care all that matters is a dub and how you get a dub at the end of the day. Now, though, is evaluating how we're going to get a dub in day 2. I love this sport because you get a chance this evening to feel really good about yourself. We're playing tomorrow against a much, much better team, against a team that's picked higher than LMU in this conference that we're playing against someone that's completely different than what you're going to see today. So now how do we adjust? And how do we get ready? And how do we dictate what we want to play against someone else? We did it game 1. Can we do a game 2? Now can we do a game 3? But all that matters now, today was the most important game of the year. Now what's the most important game of the year? Tomorrow. They have everybody back from last year. They have everybody back from a team that went to the national tournament. They have everybody. So you want to see how good you are, or if we're good, or what we need to do, then tomorrow's the gauge. Today was cool. We got the first one out of our way. We got the first one in and well earned. It wasn't a lucky thing. It wasn't we got fortunate. No, you beat them badly, like you were supposed to today. So now, how do we compete tomorrow? Another level. And again, the team we're playing against tomorrow will be like a team that won our conference this past year. So how good you want to be? All right. So hey, enjoy the win. Great job. Just pray real quick.